Pisces, what's good with it is 1228. So, this trigger warning for the rose has need to be unisex read. Okay, the message could be more so for you or another that has Pisces placements or is involved with the Pisces. So, cross watchers may be viewing or asking for information to come through, and whatever comes through, it could be what they're seeking. Okay. Yeah, so answers are tricky. So you could want, Pisces, you could want to reconcile with someone, and you could be trying to go about it, or thinking on how you're going to go about it, right? Yeah, you could feel like you're too deep in a situation that has you like on the other side of the table versus whomever else is of the mind. We have here build trust, praise, and worship. However, there's like some limitations in that form of praise and worship or in your congregation. You could be falling in love or could have fell in love. Their joke, your life, defensive. You or someone else is defensive. Could be. About what has taken place or your current state position, their current state and position. Okay, we have machismo, we have playa and frenemy. Okay, masculine pride, toxic masculinity, meeting manly expectations, playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. Okay, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling, over it, not having it, frustrated, and deep conversations, intimate discussions, and blunt and honest. So yeah, I feel like someone was you or another was trying to fulfill themselves or keep themselves like satisfied, occupy themselves in remaining like joyous energy. But they're over it. They're over trying to like keep on. It's like they're keep on looking for like this self pleasure, but they're over it. Yeah, because they're moody about what they want and what they have, or what they want and what they don't have. Obviously, what they want is something they don't have yet, right? Yeah, there's ego drive. There's someone's ego driven. Okay, key player, long haul came out in reverse. The long haul is in it to win it. Long term intentions and invested. That's the opposite. So the individual is not in it to win it. There was short term intentions, investments. They were not fully invested. It was like meanwhile. This is meanwhile energy. A key player reverse. Important person playing an essential role. Irreplaceable. So this is like they could be replaced at any point in time. Or that was a thought. Another individual could be replaced, but why is the reconciliation coming through in the entry? Okay, playing an essential role. Someone like downgraded another, possibly due to fake friends around, their links, two-faced and hidden intentions, power plays, power struggles. Okay. Squad, yeah, reconciliation, so tribe, close friends, yeah, close friends, family effects. Recalling, memories, missing someone, reminiscing, and head over heels, falling in love, intense emotions. Okay. One more. They're fed up because they fell in love. You or another's fed up because they, love wasn't the intent, but it came about. Should be. Someone intended to be like, I guess they assumed that they would be like a player all their life. Like they wouldn't really require real love. Someone assumed that. it's like someone got a taste of what real love is or could be. Like, you know, they got a taste of it, and then after that, it was the game changer. Like, my actual purpose, my hustle is for this, you know, whatever this is, you know. I just need one. Heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. This is like where someone really actually had a spiritual encounter, where someone was like claiming, you know, like preaching, but like their word was void because it didn't have belief. It had teachings, you know, like people go to college to learn the scripture or about the scripture, or you know, versus how them connecting to the scripture and actually having that intimate relationship, spiritual relationship. This is that feel. Well, it was very this, not that. I'm hearing kosher. It was very kosher. No, I mean, I would say, I guess, it was very kosher, but that's on the surface for me. A lot of individuals that claim kosher this and kosher that, that's very on the surface. Okay, lucky break. And so the Pisces here is seeking that breakthrough, new routes, the reconciliation, this new drive. Sneaky link is showing through. A sneaky link, this is like temptations keeps knocking at this individual's door to keep them. I'm seeing like levels like the underworld, to keep them in the underworld. These sneaky links, escorts are they're coming knocking at their door, or so to speak. Nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping, and they're trying to hold on to them. What's coming through is by a thread, but they're trying to hold on to them by any kind of any kind of information. What's coming through is a tag, any kind of tag. That could be more like, you know, they could have some kind of file, you know, some weird file against them. Like, I feel like they all have a file, but it's like, lo and behold, those files were actually created to like have leverage over them. Okay, we have here the Mother of Cups here on the key player. What was thought to be replaceable, and this individual was all in their masculine energy, pride, had high expectations, but they weren't even realistic, and this individual couldn't even meet those expectations if they were in reverse. So now they're trying to reclaim this cup of this opportunity of love, the Sun. The realization is that they were playing the field that they had little comprehension of. This is like when someone's young and they're in like a huddle. I'm seeing individuals at a beach and like late night, like camping, and they have like talks and bets, and you know, with their other buddies, and then so they only mention like the rules of the challenge, but that rule of the challenge became like part of their adulthood, right? This is when they're the kids or teens, and it became part of their adulthood, and they're like still in that mentality, still in that challenge, that bet, and much had occurred like throughout those years. But the realization also was like, you know, when I got a taste of this, the realness, you know what I'm saying, of another, it was like overpowering over like these challenges, or these, you know, these games this individual, this Pisces or another, put themselves in. Okay, Seven of Swords here. Yeah. So, you know, like that saying where individuals that are jokesters, they tend to be trying to mask what's not like funny going on within them, right? This is that feel, and we have that Seven of Swords coming through, you know what I'm saying, on that laughter and recalling. So in the public, they could be all smiles, hee hee ha ha, right? But they're thinking, like their mind is deep in memory and thought, and you know, seeking a purpose. We have here the Daughter of Swords on the Fed Up and the Swept. up, swept up, Daughter of Swords. And then we have here the heart to heart and lucky break with this Son of Wands. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's very interesting because that keeps coming through, like a taste of like love. And then this snake, his tongue is out. I just barely noticed that this whole time I've been using this deck, like a year. His tongue is out, Son of Wands, heart to heart and that lucky break. Like this individual got a taste of that love, right? And now that's like the new drive, you know? Nine of Cups, Judgment, the Hangman energy, and Father of Pentacles. So from this, like, I'm hearing a spawn. Isn't that like a baby deer? From the spawn to the Father of Pentacles, this Pisces becomes, it's like going into this new skin, this new shell, this for reformation of their mind energy here. But it took some time. It's taking some time for in other cases for others. But yeah, that's what's coming through. Taking some time, but it's coming out of that dark phase, the Wheel of Fortune crossing. Yeah. Okay, we'll stick to the new path, whatever of that taste of love was. Very awakening. It's a very awakening for this Pisces. Imagine in like the underworld, right, where there's no like it lacked one essence, right? Say like that to sum it up. Like imagine the underworld lacked one essence, and somehow that one essence, occurred in the underworld once that like an individual encountered that. How, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't go back to like not knowing it. This is that feel. Let's see. We have time to let go showing through from that past bad challenge mentality phase. Whatever of you. Time to let go of this false love, right? This groundhog that's holding on to a love that's that wasn't actually love. It was some like trained. You know how those individuals, like being, it's common where individuals are trained to be a woman, trained to be a man. There's nothing wrong with that, but they have a sole purpose. It's just like to be a wife, trained to be a wife. Like this is what you're supposed to do for this guy, and those are mostly done in arranged marriages, right? This is that feel. So it's like very trained love. It's not love, right? Like this is what you gotta do in order for you to get his heart or get her heart. So they're going off of what they are to do to win someone's heart versus just being just real about their faith, like their emotions, just connecting. Individual trait. So someone like had a heart of somebody's, but it was very trained, very robot. Okay. Dolphin spirit, this and that is true coming through. We have time for a deep dive, Pisces, and time to collaborate. Yeah. And if you want, that taste of that real love again, or the reconciliation, like you're gonna have to go about it differently. You're going to have to really reform yourself, reshape yourself, like recreate yourself, really, not just reshape, but yeah, make your dreams real. Yeah, re-web. You're gonna have to re-web for yourself, right? Trust the great mystery. 65 and 56. Wow, it's in reverse. 56 and 65. Okay, interesting. 31, 20, 60, and 1's coming through. So that's 4, 2, 6, and 1. But yeah, that's what I have for you pertaining to the actions you're going to be taking, your vision, what you're allowing, how you're applying yourself, okay, to new heights, new levels, or even depths, okay. Yeah, this is really about being in tune with self, because when you're that, you're going to be able to really experience differently on how you're engaging or with others even. All right, that's what I have for you. Take care. Please reach out.